Hey listeners, it's Sreenidhi. I'm so excited to tell you about an incredible true crime podcast that just wrapped up its latest episode. Today, we are going to talk about a crime in which the case has been justified. Yes, you heard it right. A girl who survived a violent attack is Mary Mcgriff, also known as Mary Vincent. The attack is as cruel that her forearms were severed with axe while hitchhiking in 1978. She was born on 1963 and she was weaned into this terrible attack in 1978, which means she's just 15 years old when she was weaned into this terrible attack. In her early life, she lived with her parents in Las Vegas. Their parents got divorced, which made her to run away from their home in Las Vegas. She suffered a lot that she would even live on the streets and inside locked cars. And this is where the beginning of the crime, when she hitchhiked to her grandparents' house in Berkeley, California. Though she willingly came to her grandparents' house, she felt homesick as she is only 15 years old and started to hitchhike to her house in Las Vegas. While traveling, she felt exhausted and started flagging drivers down for a ride. And here comes a podcast villain named Lawrence Singleton. He let her into his vehicle. He purposely drew the wrong way, which made Vincent suspect her. When she was about to escape, Singleton knocked her unconscious with a sledgehammer before she could get away. He would only rape her when she was conscious, which shows his cruelty. He even chipped her forearms with hatchet and then stuffed her in cement cylinder and threw her down a cliff and drove off, leaving her for dead. And as already said, Vincent is such a brave girl that she survived the fall and climbed back up the cliff without injuries. She slowed down her bleeding by dipping the stumps of her forearm in mud. She flagged down drivers for help. After trudging along Interstate 5 for nearly 3 miles, she got the attention of a couple who helped her get medical attention. In the hospital, it's very astonishing that she immediately worked with police to identify Singleton. And the testification against Singleton's trial led to his ultimate conviction. She won the civil judgment against her attacker and was rewarded $2.56 million, but did not give in the amount due to Singleton's unemployment. He is as cruel as he even whispered that he'll finish her off once he was released from the prison in the courtroom as Vincent walks by. He was freed from the prison without being there for 6 years of his total 14 years jail sentence, despite massive public protest against his release. He ruthlessly again murdered a mother of 3 in Sulphur Springs, Florida, 1997. Vincent testified him against this and he was sentenced to death. She then began using prosthetic arms within 2 weeks after the result. Now, Vincent is interested in arts and continues a path in arts and living happily with her family in Washington. She even customized her prosthetics into custom designs. Thank you everyone.